All right, let's go ahead and try the practice for combining like terms. So on this first one here, I'm gonna go ahead and start with x's. So do I see any more x's? I do. I see two of them. So I'm gonna put a 7x and a negative 15x. Those are gonna be together. Okay, I'm just gonna draw a little box around them. You do what you wanna do, but I wanna make sure that I'm getting the right things together. Let's try y's now. I see one y, so 5y is the next one. And then the last one are just my digits with no variables. So 5 and negative 23 can go together. Now, let's go ahead and combine these and make a problem. 7 minus 15, or a negative 15 plus 7, would give me a negative 8x. Don't forget to bring down your variable. Now, this is a positive 5, so I know I need to add 5y. And then 5 minus 23, or a negative 23 plus 5, is going to give me a negative 18. And there we go. We've combined like terms. Let's try number 2. All right, I like to start with the variables, the most variables. So if I look through this, the biggest one that I see is AB. I see it has the most variables. That's why I like to start with that one. So negative 3AB and negative 5AB. By the way, it's important for you to know that it's okay if you have it in a different order than me. Just keep that in mind when you're looking at problems. If you put your 5y behind, you need to make sure you're still able to tell when you look at problems that if you moved it around, it would still be the same answer. Okay, so if you had done it a different way and you put negative 18 first, and then positive 5y, and then negative 8x, okay? So you've got to be able to tell that these are the same thing, okay? All right, so here we go. So the first one we have is negative 3ab and negative 5ab. So I got rid of those. Now I see a's, because a comes first. I'm going to start with a's in the alphabet. There's a negative 9a, and that's all that I have. So I can block that one. Then let's do b's. I've got a positive 3b and a positive 1b. Remember, if there's no number in front of it, it's just like there's a little 1 there because it's only 1b. So I'm going to close that in. And then the last one I have are numbers without variables, a negative 6 and a negative 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and combine them and make a new expression. Negative 3 and negative 5. Add the two together, keep it negative. That gives me negative 8ab. This one I don't have to do anything to, so I can just bring down the negative 9a. 3 plus 1, because remember there's like an invisible little 1 in front of there, is a 4. So positive 4b. And then negative 6 and negative 3. Remember, you keep the sign negative and you add the two together. Those are our rules from our last unit, so negative 9. So let's read this. Negative 8ab minus 9a plus 4b minus 9. So we've combined like terms and simplified our expression. Now look at this one. This one looks exciting. Okay, so we already kind of started. So my first box is going to be 5x squared y squared. Remember, that's like saying 5 times x squared times y squared. And then the second one is negative 10x squared y squared. So let me make that one my box. Now let's go ahead and do another one. How about we just do this? X squared y. So x squared y. Remember, there's like a little invisible 1 in front of that. Do we see any more that are x squared and a y? Nope. Okay, so that one's on its own. Now let's move on to this one. Negative xy squared. Do we see any more xy squared? Yep, we sure do. Here's a positive 2xy squared. So I'm going to box those in. And now the last one is just the digit by itself with no variable. It's negative 3. So in this box, let's combine them. 5 minus 10, or negative 10 plus 5, gives me a negative 5, and I bring down my variables. Now, this is a positive x squared y, so plus x squared times y. Now this one, remember, there's an invisible 1 in front of there, so negative 1 and a positive 2 gives me a positive 1. I don't have to put the 1. I'm just going to put x, y squared. But remember, it's like there's an invisible 1 in front of both of those. And then the last one just stays negative 3. So let's read this. Negative 5x squared y squared plus x squared y plus xy squared minus 3. So I hope you did okay with these. There's more practice that you can do. Go ahead and do your reflection and get going on your HyperDoc.